Hello and welcome back to Urbek City Builder. In the last episode, we decided to start a desert base, or city rather, not a base, and we quickly discovered that the new stuff that's in the game in the temperate biome is not in the, or they are not in the desert biome. So we're kind of playing the desert biome as it existed in the previous version before those new buildings and houses and whatnot were added. But I think that's an okay thing because you can still kind of see some of the upgrade paths here like we did before. And we set up our villa the last time. We built a couple of coal mines and some coal power plants, and we started mining a bunch of stone, and we're down to the last little bit of stone before we need to move all these guys out. So I think what I should do here is put in a road. Well, actually, should I yet? I should figure out where the road should go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. And here. But do I really want it there? That's the question. I don't think I do. I think I want to put the road, see this is going to collect out to there, so I want to put the road 2 spaces out from there, so I can put a new stone quarry in there and finish it up like that. And I'll continue the road this way, and I'm just going to do a little bend around this, because this is just a temporary road anyway. As these guys work their way outward, they'll continue clearing everything out. The long-term goal here of getting 200 green spaces is actually fairly easy to accomplish. We just need to put down a lot and not have so much coal mines, coal plants, and warehouses. But I'm also trying to kind of play through the game a little bit as it exists here as well. So we have a bit of iron being mined, a bit of miners' houses helping with that process. We have some coal, as mentioned before. We have some energy production, stone production, skilled work, food, and we already talked about iron. Let's see, the next things we need to do, I think, is the school. No, we did a school. We have a school right here. But that's the other thing we thought about was, what if we put all the support buildings in the middle here where the parks had been going, widen it by a space, so there's 3 spaces here, and that kind of puts the schools and the mini markets and whatnot here at sort of the right spacing for the size of the block, sort of. I should probably also put a stone mine out here, though, or a quarry thing stuff. What if I put it? Oh, yes, right there. That would be good. And then that way, this will clear out, and we'll have the space as well. And it won't hurt us to have a bit more of an income on that front. Heavy coal plants are our next target, I think. We have everything else in this menu built, at least one of, and a nice park needs lots of green spaces built. So we're going to have to just like spam down the green spaces, I think, which we could kind of do. This is 4 tiles, 1 square for 1 beauty. I think we want to do just a bunch of these. And I think we were actually doing that at the end of the last episode. But we need a lot more people first, I guess. Do that part first, Wally. 3 there. I think I'll just keep the road. I'll put the road here instead. At least to go around this iron mine, and then maybe I'll bring it back in. But I don't need to do that right now. 3 by 3. 3 by 3 again. But we need to get rid of that. And a road. This road will come up this way. Wait a minute. Did I miscount? 2, 3, 1, 2. I did miscount. That's a house. Oh, I messed up this too. Okay, that's why I messed up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like that. This needs to be the road here then. And food just took a tank. Gonna just be completely ridiculous and throw down all the fields? Hope so. farmhouse. I have to wait for them to start building. And I think I'm also going to have to go... No, I can stay out here. Do I want to stay out here? Maybe. Actually, no. I want to go all the way back because it doesn't matter. I could put some houses in here is what I was thinking, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's go back there, though, just for fun. Fun and profit. And there. And then grain silos. Let's see, you're right there, so this is the closest the next one can go. I would have loved to put... Oh, wait, I can put it there? Interesting they're letting me put it there, given that. The next one can go here, so I don't have to put houses there after all. And there. And that one's going to be too far away. Ew. That's not good. That one got killed because of this one, I think. Oh, there's a bug. Okay, that's what the problem is. It's a bug. Let's do these again then. And put this down back where it was. And use the range. It's not triggering the modern grain silo as a grain silo. It's thinking that it's a something else. So just do them like this. And it still ends up being the same number, but it's better, I guess. Oh good, they've cleared some of this out also. Got a lot more food now, that's good too. Clearing this out now as well. Uh-oh. There we go. Build all the houses. That's probably going to sap our food again. But that's okay, because we can put a bridge in. In this version, we only had one type of bridge. And that was the wooden bridge. So we're going back to that. And we'll be ready for a road. I kind of timed that one wrong. We'll be ready to put a road in here and to start the farms in this way. I think I should, speaking of farms, I wonder if this will be land we can use or not. So let's take this way for farming and put a quarry in over here. Start collecting some of this. Ooh. Oh, good. They auto-abandon too. I mean, good. Good TM. That, and then these have a couple more spaces to clear, although this one's getting close. Let's go ahead and start by putting in another one here, though. We'll go right there. And what I'll do is I'll just put down a crap ton of these parks, as I have the resources to place them, of course. Because they do consume, so we need more houses to maintain the consumption. And I need to wait. But that should get our count of green spaces up very, very slowly. Very, very slowly. It's actually more work than I thought it would be. I'm going to go ahead and start putting houses in here, though. Because I can. Until I run out of stuff. And I guess I need to be ready for some more farms. Very soon. Like now. Almost now. But we can at least get them started so that we can put down the farmhouses and the silos as time permits, of course. Or as farms permit, I guess. But these are the most efficient per tile until we get these, which are 2 per tile. So once we get the nice parks, I can start placing those and actually replacing those in some of these spots to get even more green space. Although I don't know. In fact, oh, we went positive finally. We're up to 15 now. So interesting though, the football pitches have a consumption of only 5 work. They have 1 beauty for 4 tiles. These have a consumption of 30 per tile and 1 beauty per tile. So while the football pitches are much less efficient beauty-wise, and therefore green space-wise, the parks are much less efficient on the consumption front here. So I guess we're gonna pay for it in the end, either way. I should put down some more houses actually. What is that? A wealthy suburb house. Oh, okay. Which is where this game ended. It just looks different than these, so I was surprised. There. Oh, I'm out of stuff. I probably shouldn't have built so many of these. I mean, I guess the way what I should do is cheese the game a little bit. Take out as many of those parks and put as many of the football pitches like out here in random spots. You're clearing this out. Good. It is still, I think it is still fertile land there. Okay, and I think we're finally catching up a little bit with it. So maybe I should just do that, put down a crazy amount of football pitches for no reason. They cost 100, yeah, so they're probably better. Careful, don't delete the wrong stuff. There we go. Because they have less upkeep. We're not going to need houses over here anyway, I don't think. Plus it decorates the roads nicely. At this point, we could use the reduction in the upkeep costs. Or not reduction in, but savings of. That'll throw me off balance real easy again. Don't think I should put these in here. That one's okay. Just because of the creeping across the map with this. Although we aren't spending any stone, so we aren't creeping across the map anymore. Let's build some more. Right there. Put a crossroad in here, I think. Clear that and that cactus. And remember, this road is temporary, so I don't want to build there just yet. But I do think... Oh, we ran out of food. Let's do a farmhouse. Can't put it here because of range issues, so we'll put it here. And then the next one's going to have to be over there someplace, but I can't put it down just yet either. I think we should set up a farm with the wells too, just so that we experience that portion of the game. So I'm just going to take this road out this way, put up a well, road within 15 squares. We can handle that, and I think we should just start it right here. Right there where that cactus is, of course. And then these need to have needs at least 1 water and a 3 radius, which means that the well can only be way the heck out here, but these can be like this. Consumes 5, produces 14. These consume 3 and produce 6. Yeah, that's a bit meager. Can the farmhouses go on these? No, they cannot. Okay. So that's an interesting kind of a thing. That might be even worthwhile to put houses along the outer edges of this. Like run the road. Probably just run the road across here, actually. And then, but I could put houses in here with some decorations in there if I needed them. So that would work out okay on this type of map. Let's see about doing another farmhouse here, though. It would have to go right where that is, of course. So we'll just move the quarry. It's fine. We've got space. Quarry here, and then the farmhouse is right there, and then the grain silo goes probably as close this way as I can get it. But until we get rid of these storms, it couldn't go any further than that anyway. Okay. Go back to building our football pitch en masse over here. I should have kept it with the grid here. Even though the grain silo's not on the grid, we'll keep with the grid we started with. And I'll stop at this one because the road's going to be in there somewhere. Ah, we've run out over here too. Abandoned stone quarry? I can't remember the name of a quarry. Should be something easy to remember, and it's not. We have some missing houses right here. And here. Just that one. Okay. $88. So maybe I take another road out this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it can go here. It's actually a good place for it. May have to tuck a little bit of road in to get the farms to work, but there's a good place anyway. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're going to put a little bit of a road in here. There, I think. Could have been here, I think, too. I think I'll do maybe just a smaller block of houses on the edges of the map. Just 2 width with some nice parks behind them. That ran out of stuff. Actually, I should delete some of these parks that I built because I should not have that many, given the maintenance costs. And I'd rather nice parks. I'd rather have these anyway, even though they consume a lot more. And we're done. Oh, there we go. And they cost a lot more to build, but I can put some football pitches in right here. Oops. And then go back to the nice parks again. We'll need a few more houses. But I think I should also remove, if I can find the right spot, these. And most of these. Park. Nice park. Okay, 2 more. Nope. There we go. And then I can put the nice parks in here too. Switch to the football pitches for a bit. Well, I goofed up. That's what I did. Should have deleted 2 more parks there. Grid alignment is important. Tell all your friends. Okay, that looks better. That's all we got. There we go. Nice park. Kind of try to balance out the use of the regular parks a little bit with the instead of using the regular parks, use the nice parks to get the beauty for the cost, and then use the football pitches to just kind of get a bulk sum. At least that's my theory. I think it's working. Although we are dropping in the work department because of too many nice parks. There's so many nice parks, not too many. There's so many. Kind of trying to get these two, especially, to be done with the stone collecting. Although right now, I can't. Let's take this road out. Put in. So that was 1, 2, 3. Put in 3 more squares worth of houses here, or a width of 3 more. This road can come this way now, which is something. And this road here can also get fixed. Like that somewhere. There's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Almost. Down a few more football pitches. Like that. That helps. I think I can pull this one out. Put in its replacement. Actually, no, I can't. Did I miscount something? Apparently I did. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay. This goes right here. But it's complaining about the quarry being there. So let's delete the quarry. That's what the problem was. This one, though, needs another couple of minutes. It needs to clear out those last 2 boxes there. Blocks there. Won't take it very long. Just a couple hundred stone kind of thing. Oh, and we're out of food again. Let's see. We need a farmhouse. Oh, right there. Okay. Right in the sweet spot. I didn't notice it. That one can go there. I don't think this one can quite go yet. Yeah, it needs a couple more farms. We can accommodate. Couple. Grain silo. Let's see. You can't go there at all. We'll put it here. And then I need to put another farmhouse in. Right there. And then another grain silo can go right there. Or there. Doesn't really matter. We're up to 144 green spaces now. I think I could put down some more nice parks back here. which should, by the way, count as 2. I guess I should be watching that, but I believe they do. Yeah, 146 now. There we go. Although I guess that could have been some houses instead. Yeah, who cares? Although work just plummeted. Let's see, can I put in some more houses someplace? Yeah, let's put some in here. Oof. I screwed up. Yeah, the road can't be built, but everything else can. Too much maintenance. If I delete a few of these fields, though, that'll help. Because we have a surplus of food anyway. We can add some more houses. Get this number up a bit. I think I'm going to go with super speed here. And I think I'm going to build this layout that I was talking about doing. So we'll put a road in across here. We could... Yeah, so we can put in some houses along the road, like this. 3 deep. Yeah, I know, we need more work. We're getting it. It's fine. And we can go 2 deep here. Like so. Ran out of work again. There. Then we could put in the put in whatever we need there. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. The road goes there then. And I think that makes the well fit. Yeah, I just kind of reversed this a little bit, but that makes the well kind of fit inside of there. Which means that the next well can go, oh, right there. And then we could do some desertic fields here. Oh, we should probably. Like this, I believe. And there'll be a space in between, but that's okay. It's the way the game works, folks. It's the way the game works. You go there. Trying to watch it. Keep it in balance. About that many. And then we could do some more nice parks. I think that works. And over here as well. Oh, the desert map's unlocked. Look at that. We're really close, actually. Except for that. We do another well right there. And then more desert fields there. We can also put in some of the regular fields here. And another farmhouse. Which will go right there once the time is right. Like now. I think I'll put the grain silo back here. That's a good idea. Just about there. Let's see. I think we'll go here next. Did I finish up over here? Yes, I did. Careful. Not too many. I wonder if I should put a road through here just for logic reasons. Right down this way. Just for logic reasons. I think that works out okay. Fill this in with houses here. Actually, I think we'll go out that way, all the way to the edge of the map. Connectors. And let's go back to the nice parks. We need 4 more, or 2 more. 2. There we go. Congratulations. If you have suggestions of what other rules you would like to see in the desert, feel free to join the Discord. You'll see it in the main menu under Contact menu. And that's the end of the desert tutorial from 0.3, I think, from Alpha 3. And I think that's going to be the end of this this map and this series for now. I'm definitely coming back to this game as updates are released. Maybe, again, not every update, but every couple. 3 was probably longer than I should have gone, but 2 is probably an okay number. It really depends. If there's something major that comes out in the update, then I'll want to do them more often. If there's not as much major that comes out, then maybe we'll skip 2 versions, or we'll skip however many versions. And then once this game comes to an early access availability instead of an alpha availability, I'm assuming it'll go early access next. Then I'll definitely want to play it again and jump in and see what's new. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you in the next series. Bye for now.